Hi, Lisa here, and you might be wondering how I got from working in a prison, male prison, to be an image consultant, which is what my business is all about now. And there is a story behind how my career path changed. Basically, when I was at school, I always wanted to be a makeup artist. I studied when I was doing my A levels. I went on to study makeup at evening class, and during that time I realised, because I'd got a dodgy hip, that makeup wasn't probably going to be something that I could do for a full-time career, because I couldn't stand for very long. And I went into the more sedentary profession of textiles and fashion design. After graduating, I worked in a design studio. I was a designer, designing fashion fabrics for many of the high street brands. And if you were around in the 80s and 90s, you probably wore something that I designed, if you wore anything with a print on it. I went into part-time lecturing alongside that, and worked in further and higher education for quite some time. I eventually got a full-time job, which I stayed in until I had my son. On having my son, I decided that the long commute wasn't for me, and I couldn't bear the thought of leaving him every day. So I went into party plan and did really well. I was selling makeup, so back to my first love, selling makeup, and did really, really well. Met Richard Branson a few times as a side to doing so well. And then I did that for about 7 or 8 years, and then decided I wanted to get back into teaching, which is where the prison comes in. So they were advertising for an art teacher. The prison is just around the corner from where I live, and that's how I ended up in jail. So I started teaching art, business studies, and then got promoted quite quickly to management, and then to the sort of the manager of the education department, which is when I started to slowly die inside. My creativity was stifled. I really got quite depressed. It was quite a depressing environment, and I'd got lots of other stuff going on. So eventually I got to a point where I left that job and decided, right, okay, what can I do? And I brought all of my skills together. So my love of colour, my love of clothes, my love of makeup, brought it all together and into teaching packages, which is what I now do. So I help other people boost their confidence using colour and clothes, using all of my skills. So I'm basically a one-stop shop. So there you go. There you have it. There's my CV in a nutshell. Hope you enjoyed hearing about my history. And if you've got any questions for me, let me know. Bye for now.